Hey, welcome back to No Hype Beer Reviews. Unless it's your first time, then welcome. Please consider subscribing. If you do, hit the notification bell, get all the updates. We're excited for today's video. I'm so excited that I'm actually drinking a Fidens beer, not on a Friday. Yeah, and guess what, guys? There's still going to be a Fidens Friday video. Yeah, I don't know what you guys did to deserve this, but 2 Fidens beer reviews in the same week. So this is Boardwalk. It's a West Coast IPA. I'm super excited about this one. Because I think they've been doing a nice job with these West Coast style beers. It's like that new school style West Coast. And the hop combo, Strata is a hop I had been loving, and then I haven't had it as much as I want to lately. So I'm really excited when I saw this. Was the first hop, which makes me think that it's one that they put the most in. Peacherine and Mosaic. So like that's just a really cool lineup. Peacherine, a relatively new hop to me, I think, in the scene, in general, in Mosaic, tried and true. So yeah, I'm really excited for this. If I didn't say, it's 7% ABV. Should probably look up. It's probably a little old by some people's standards. It's from a month and a day ago. No. Yeah, a month and a day ago. So hashtag Team Old IPA. All right, so yeah, it definitely looks West Coast and more West Coast than New England style. It has just like an unfiltered yellowy kind of color. If I was doing this blind and just obviously looking at it, I could see like a West Coast IPA. I could see a Pilsner even. The head is it's white, barely off white, a little bit of gray, maybe eggshell white. Somewhat compact bubbles, looks the part. Let's get the aroma. A little bit of this like dank, almost skunky, not like Heineken skunky, like I want to pair it with the dank quality I'm talking about. Some like lemony, not like citric acid and lemon. Not full-on lemonade, because it doesn't have that perception of sweetness too much to go full lemonade, but it's also not full lemon. So yeah, some sort of like lemon, citric acid, a little bit of sweetness to it. Super quick zest of an orange, very minimal, like just one quick little one, and just a little bit of that, not orange juicy, definitely a little zesty. You know what it is? All right, not to harp on this orange thing. It's not full-on orange marmalade either. It's, what it kind of is like? It's like someone opened up a canister of orange marmalade on the other side of the kitchen or wherever room you're in from you. So like you finally kind of get like a little bit of it. So it's like it's that thing, but it's not super intense. A little bit of that orange zestiness as well. There's also just this like, man, what is that? Part of me wants to say just like generic beeriness, but it's a little bit more than that. I don't know. Maybe I'll get it more in the taste. It has, I guess I gotta use the word generic again, like a generic pitted fruit vibe, which makes sense given peacherine and what that can kick out. And yeah, I do get, because like Strata sometimes give me this dank pink lemonade. So I think that's like why I was so hung up. Like I'm getting dank, and then it's like citric acid, but not full on lemonade, but it's a little lemony. And that might be because of the style difference. Usually when I have that impression, it's got all the other stuff that makes a New England style IPA. So I think that might be the difference. I don't know. It smells really good. Let's get into the glass. Cheers. Wow, that's awesome. That flavor is awesome. In some ways, there's a crisp cleanness to it. I'm glad I went back to the orange marmalade thing. Could get some of that in there. Almost like if you did like a 50-50 orange and lemon marmalade. Like that's really how the citrus hits for me. But then there's so much else going on. Oh man, it's so cool. It's like Joe from Dell's Arcade says with this style. Like the hops can kind of shine a little bit more in this style without, like, I hate to use the word fighting, but like without the other stuff going on. oats, wheat, whatever. But the expression it's so vibrant. The pitted fruit thing for sure. It is more like peach, apricot. It goes that nectarine even. Slight tropical, more generic. I can tell you some stuff it's not. It's not pineapple. It's not guava. Maybe a little bit of mango. And then it's got a nice bitterness. It's one of those beers. It's drinkable, but it also has so much like going on that's kind of worth contemplating as well. That sweetness is reminiscent of, not to talk about marmalade again, so I'm going to kind of pivot. It's not quite honey, it's not quite agave syrup, but it's some sort of, it's like making me go culinary sweet, not confectionery sweet, if that makes sense. Like doesn't quite hit candy level for me. It's more of like, like you're baking something than just like a chocolate bar, or like, not chocolate bar for this, but like Airheads or Nerd Rope or whatever. It's not like that. Yeah, it's more of like a baked, something I would put in a baked good. Yeah, what a weird thing to harp on. One more sip. Let's see. No berry from the Mosaic, but I don't get that too much anymore. A little bit of a dank thing. Man, it's like super, I feel like this beer tastes way more fruity than my description of it. It is almost like a honey sweetness. Yeah, you know what? It is. More of the citrus zest coming through. And the more I sip it, it still has a great bitterness to it. The more sweet it's starting to taste, almost like compounding the sweetness. So now I'm getting a little bit closer to real fruit tastes. Man, this is good. This is a really nice beer. Yeah, I was... the name of the channel, No Hype Beer Reviews, and one of the reasons I picked that name was I don't want to get like things too hyped in my mind. Disappointment, or just like, oh yeah, this is awesome because I think it's supposed to be awesome. I was really excited for this beer, as I said at the beginning of the video, and it delivers. It delivers, and it also delivers the burps apparently. All right, you guys had this beer before? Have you had this hop combo before? Drinking a crazy old IPA that's like a month and a day old? Anything, everything, comment section below. Let's get a conversation going. Once you're done doing that, make sure you check me out on Instagram and Untapped. It's No Hype Beer Reviews in both those places. So please like, comment, subscribe, and most importantly, imbibe. Cheers, everyone.